Hey again, everyone. Again, my name is AJ Ahuja. I'll spend a few minutes talking first to you about how I got to GSK, what I've done so far at GSK within the Esprit program, and then tell you a little bit about why I joined GSK if you're interested. So I started out my career, so I've always been here in the United States well, I guess the majority of my career, and started out as a biomedical engineer. Was very, like a lot of engineers, interested in sort of tinkering and figuring out how things are made and discovered. So joined a small biotech based out of North Carolina in the United States here, and doing some basic bench research to, sort of help with the development of medicines. Realized quickly that, probably wasn't the best fit for me, and I moved over to Baxter Healthcare after a couple of years and joined a team where I was managing folks who were responsible for the regulatory and manufacturing processes and defending those to the FDA. So sort of, shifted from the discovery of medicines to sort of, the making of medicines and how that process worked. Had a lot of fun there, really enjoyed that process. And as I was working at Baxter Healthcare, realized that my interests were sort of slowly shifting into the commercial side of pharmaceuticals and really how medicines are sold. So I took an opportunity to go back to school and got my MBA at UNC Kenan-Flagler and graduated from my MBA in 2015. I had an opportunity during the MBA to get an internship very similar to the one that Kate just mentioned in the U.S. and took that opportunity to experience GSK for a short 3 months. Loved it absolutely, and then had an opportunity to join the Esprit program immediately after graduation in 2015. So tell you a little bit about sort of what I've been doing at GSK so far is I spent the internship plus my first rotation in the payer marketing area within GSK. Got a chance to really work alongside the folks working in market access to figure out what does paying for medicines in the United States, what does that look like 5 years from now? So I was working on some of the new products that we're trying to launch, and as some of you may know, that's paying for medicines is quite a challenge in the U.S. So it's quite a hot topic, has been for a few years, and will probably remain so for over the next several years. Unless we can figure out some sort of a single payer system in the U.S., like a lot of European countries. So amazing rotation there, full of learning new things, and got a lot of support from my line management there to sort of develop a completely new area within the company. And then had an opportunity to then move over to the Belgian LOC. Was working there as a multi-channel marketing lead, which in other words essentially means I was managing a team of digital marketeers. And the idea there was to sort of launch a new CRM system, get our sales folks and marketing folks used to using a new email system, a new website, just new ways of interacting with our customers. So as our customers are changing, apps and phones and digital is a big part of everybody's life. So, obviously in pharmaceuticals, we're trying to play catch up with that. So that was sort of my role in Belgium. This is a great opportunity, and I think goes to show sort of the power of Esprit to be able to get a role where you have line management as a second rotation within the program. Says a lot about the connections and the development that Esprit and GSK are so focused on. So amazing opportunity, was there for about a year. I still don't know fully how I made it out without fully learning French. So I think that's again a testament to how supportive the people within GSK are. And then moved over just recently, about a couple of months ago, back to the U.S. and sort of a subsidiary of GSK you may have heard of, ViiV Healthcare. We're only focused on HIV now, so I'm the brand manager for a new product we're launching later this year, and we'll have an opportunity to sort of work directly on the HCP materials and stuff that we produce for the doctors directly. So moving from one to another, a lot of it has to do with the immense support from the Esprit program, but also, like Kate said, you got to take the reins of your own development. So finding roles that best suit you, what match your development is obviously very important as well. But I think to come back to why did I join GSK to begin with, I think of three main reasons, and the first one's probably the most important, and hopefully you were paying attention during the videos, because we live sort of those values day to day. The first one's really around doing well by doing good. What that essentially means is you heard in the video, right? So we're the first to not pay our sales reps based on prescriptions, opening up our research data, opening up our patents in developing nations. The list goes on and on. But I feel really proud that GSK does that, and that was one of the major reasons I joined. You'll have lots of opportunities coming out of the MBA program, a lot of great companies, a lot of companies that are going to offer you great jobs. But it's important, at least it was to me, that I'm working for a company that's doing well by doing good in the world. Number two, I've already talked a little bit about that hyper focus on development. The Esprit program being one of them. There's a Future Leaders program. Even if you're joining the company as a direct entry hire, I haven't really met a lot of people who stayed in a job for more than a couple of years or so. And I think you heard from JC's story earlier. There's a lot of movement in a 22-year career, and that's a testament to how GSK works. And then the last thing is I just like the people I work with. I got a chance to try it out during an internship, and there's this immense respect for people, right? There are companies out there who are other pharmaceutical companies, have great products, all that other stuff, but this camaraderie and the support that you feel working at GSK, I have not felt at other places. So those are my reasons for being here, and happy to take questions on that later.